Hey everybody, how you doing out there? Brett for TopoRanger. Today we are in northeast Pennsylvania near a town called Mocanaqua or Mocanaqua. I'm not really sure which is the pronunciation. There's a lot of hiking. There's old coal country up here. We're going to be going to a place called Squirrel Rocks right down here. Overlooks, caves, cliffs. You know the deal, right? The stuff we like to do here. And I came down the trail and the first thing I hit, this huge gate, this huge fence, which is protecting the entrance to what I think is probably a coal mine, an old coal mine. I can kind of see it down there, and it's a hibernaculum. I've been in a lot of caves that have gates at the entrance to the cave. I've never seen one like this big around a huge entrance to a mine. Yeah, you can clearly see it. Make sure you hit subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, follow me on all platforms, all right? Squirrel Rocks. Let's go. So this is another hibernaculum, I would imagine. Probably started part of the same abandoned mine, probably underlies a lot of this area. This one is just a large round plastic corrugated tube, and again with the bat gate. Let's use the GoPro, stick it out there, see what we can see down, if we can see anything down in the hole there. I can feel the cold air, and let's see what's there. From where I am, I can't see the screen, so I don't know what we're looking at. I'm assuming we're looking down a deep, dark hole. I don't really know much about the geology here. I think most of Squirrel Rocks is probably going to be in sandstone. I think the trail follows along the base of the rocks, which go anywhere from 20, 25, maybe up to 40 or 50 feet. This is the first crack we've encountered. Basically just one small room. One thing that happens with sandstone is when it's being laid down in like a beach environment, as the various tides and the currents go around, it'll lay down here, and then it'll lay down this way and this way and this way. So you wind up with a lot of cross bedding in the actual individual layers of the sandstone. And I think that's what this is right here. So this is kind of going this way. This kind of goes that way. It's definitely sandstone, though, I'm pretty sure. I wonder what's up there. We're just around the corner from the first crack we went in, and we already came across another one. This one looks like it goes in there quite deep in this undercut ledge. It almost looks like somebody dug this out. Let's put a spot on it. And it goes down in there all right. Tripe's looking good. Sandstone, you can see it. And those lines and the curving forms. And then right here, it looks like there might have been a layer of shale right here, some of which has been eroded out, but some of which is left right here. See that? That seems more like shale. Yeah, that's real brittle and fissile. And here's a good example. What I think would be cross bedding. So you have these lines like this, and you have the flat ones right there. That would be kind of like the line in between the beds. This one was going more that way, and this one was more flat. So they're crossing. It's cross bedding, I think. Let's get the spot going here. Now that one, I think that one loops around to the right. So I just want to come back and show you this. Yikes. This piece slumped this way, creating this crack, this fissure, this cave right here. And you can see how fractured it is, just shards of it laying everywhere. And it goes back quite far. Let's put the spot on here. I'll show you what I mean. Might be an entrance even on the other side. So let's go around and check it out. It's a sweet overhang, sweet shelter cave. Let's go around here and see if we can't find another entrance. So before we go into this cool looking cave right here, I just want to say I found out about this place through an Instagram account called hiking_Mitch. He's a writer and I think he's a professional hiker, and he posts tons of pictures. He had pictures of this, some of the caves and some of the cliffs here, and also just a lot of stuff in this part of Pennsylvania. It's a really good feed, so go check it out. It's hiking_Mitch. I'll put it on the screen right now. That's how I found out about Squirrel rocks here. And this is a jumbo block here. So you can see if I well, there's a cricket. There's the entrance. That's what it looks like from the inside. I mean, these places are just spider dens. This one's quite large in here, though. See how when the big blocks settle, it just creates these voids. Look at that. It goes way back in there. It goes over there, too. Look at the ceiling. Yikes. Might connect back to the other one over there. This one goes back in about 40, 50 feet. Turns the corner that way. Keeps going under there. This passage here, 15, 20 feet high. It's nice and big. All right, we got one that's almost big enough just to walk right into. How about that? Now, this is definitely the biggest cave we've come across so far. And look at that. It goes way back in there. Let's hit it with the spot. I mean, I'm looking back 50, 60, maybe even more. It just follows the cliff line, parallel the cliff line. So this, boom, and also goes up there. That goes back there. It looked like it pinched out there. It also goes up this slope. Our old friend, the cricket. Now these look different than the ones I was seeing down there in York. They don't have as much striping. They jump just like the other ones though. I got some scat there. It's a nice drop off. Whoa, this thing's moving, look at that. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'd say that's 40 feet. We've been mainly sticking close to the cliff, and the edge is right there. It's probably about a 40-foot drop along the Squirrel Cliffs, but there's a crack over there I want to go check out, see if I can't do a shoot, you know, climbing down in there. But there is stuff in this plateau above the cliffs, as evidenced by this right here, which is a fairly sizable fissure just heading down in there. You see that? Probably about a 15-foot drop. And then right here, this cool moss, whatever this is. I don't know what kind of moss that is, but it's pretty neat. It drops down about 10, 15 feet and looks like it goes under there. So the question is, are some of these blocks that are situated on the edge here, the outcrop, are they so big that they're moving and they're creating voids, you know, 50, 60 feet off of the edge like this. So question is, you know, if you went down there, could you pop out over there? Looks like I made a friend. And I do believe we found that big fissure that I was looking for. See the light there? Goes along here, and that's deep. That's probably 15, 20 feet down there. And it goes under that way too. How do you get in there though? That's the question. We need like a pit or something. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. Looks buggy in there though, huh? Tell you what, we'll leave this one for another time when I come up here when I have people with me. But we'll note this location. Oh, wow. This is the third hibernaculum that we've come across with a gate. Those two in the beginning, now this one. There is a big entrance, goes under the sandstone right there. And there is a breeze coming out of here. My question is, I know this is a coal mining region. Do some of these fissure caves, some of these crevice caves, do they connect at some point with the old mines under, which could be right underneath us here? I mean, this thing is very well built. Right there, you can see the entrance that I'm talking about. It goes under that way. Hey, if you're having a good time, make sure you hit subscribe, ring that bell. Seems like the cliffs are getting higher the farther we go along the trail. Nice. And sandstone really just has a nice, interesting way of weathering. Look at all the textures. Yeah, I can see why people like to rock climb here. So you may be wondering what the orange safety fencing is doing out here in the middle of the woods, right? It's protecting you from falling down into that, which is a pit about 15 feet deep, maybe 20 at the deepest. And right here, whoosh, goes under. Let's get our spot on it. Yeah, that goes down into something there. Remember, if you come out to places like this, always wear a helmet, always wear lights, and be very, very careful. We barely scratched the surface here. There are miles and miles of ridges with sandstone outcrops, caves, fissures, everything just like this in this immediate area. It's Brett for TopoRanger. I'll see you next time.